Hello, YouTube. Angie's already in bed. She said hi. Uh, been doing a lot of thinking lately. Basically, since this coronavirus had put us in the unemployment line. Basically, uh, right now we're just hoping for that phone call to come back. Two things has to happen. Well, one thing has to happen. Hopefully, we get a positive message on one date we're going to be keeping an eye on is May 15th, which will be a few days from now. We'll find out if it's going to be a yay or a nay for most of our businesses to open up more and maybe increase their customer capacity a little bit more. Still under the same precautions that we got to keep ourselves safe. Face masks, hand sanitizers, hygiene, and all that good stuff. With the not just with the employees and co-workers and that, but also with the customers too, if they choose to practice that. Like I said, I'm doing a lot of thinking, and right now, politicians on both sides of the aisle are basically talking on both sides of their mouths, basically. So, a lot of people, but you know, the smart ones were basically keeping their businesses closed for right now. I understand on their side, legal issues, basically, and that. So, like I said, it's a waiting game right now. Basically, that's it. It's just a waiting game. Right now, a lot of people says, Chuck, why are you complaining? You have the unemployment package, do you? You say, yeah, I got the unemployment package. All of us got the unemployment package, including the part-time workers got the same unemployment package. And I talked to a lot of people already that has these unemployment packages. They are doing cartwheels. Trust me, they're doing cartwheels. Unfortunately, when that call comes back, they're going to have to report back to work eventually, and they have to. If they don't, that's deemed as a voluntary quitting, and they can lose their, not just they don't lose their jobs, they can lose their benefits on top of it. The benefits will stop right then and there, basically. So it's not a gamble that most people are taking. Right now, we have not got that phone call yet. Every time that phone rings, in the past couple weeks already, we was hoping that our employer would call us back to work. Right now, so far, nothing right yet. But I can understand where they're coming from. We all have to understand why most businesses are still closed because of safety issues. Now I walk around town all the time. Everybody knows I walk around all the time. And I noticed, like I said in the previous video, I noticed a few businesses are not going to reopen at all. The storefronts are already vacant, emptied out, gone. Basically, those people made their decisions already. Right now, the one place I go by with our place of employment, I have seen the managers goes in, owners goes in, and I've seen one of their maintenance vehicles goes in and out. So they are planning to reopen sometime soon. But like I said, first thing we gotta worry about is May 15th. Either it's gonna be a yay or nay. But then we move on to the next possible opportunity is June 1st. Okay, another thing I've been touching on our videos lately is, okay, what about summer plans? As of right now, we'll have more details as we get to the live show on May 16th. That'll be, time you watch this video, that'll be this Saturday. So we'll have more information what's going on this summer. Hopefully we'll have more information. Keep our fingers crossed, knock on wood, and whatever have gone. Financially, because of the unemployment that we drew, because you're guaranteed $600 per week for the COVID unemployment, and you had your standard unemployment on top of that, which the employers are not getting charged, not one iota for this, plus your standard unemployment. So I mean, we're getting paid better for being unemployed. Technically, we're not the only ones. Trust me, we are not the only ones. So don't be smashing that dislikes because we're taking advantage of the unemployment. We are not the only ones. I have talked to a lot of people already on this issue. They're very happy they got this generous donation because one people I talked to was they're not able to pay rent and put food on the tables and pay the extras, like internet, cable, whatever, and, renter's insurance, household insurance, maybe a small mortgage payment of some kind. And they're just seeing extra money, and most of them are basically paying off their debts. Lucky for us, all our debts been paid off before the unemployment took place. So that's good on our end that we took care of our debts before this came about. Like I said, money-wise, I mean, we technically, as of right now, we have more than enough to go on this trip. But the only issue we have is basically it comes down to is this: what parks are scheduled to be open, and what parks are going to be destined to stay closed for a while. Because now I'm hearing they were looking at mid-June to open up. Now I'm also hearing basically they're looking at July 1st when they open up. And that's when we're supposed to be scheduled to be on the road for these locations. So, and I can't push the dates back too far back because of, they're also talking about starting up school earlier than normal, as early as first couple of days in August, basically, I've been here in Iowa. So I don't know how that's going to pan out as we get closer to those dates and that. So a lot of changes are taking place all of a sudden. That's why it's kind of wondering. And I saw a lot of YouTubers, they're really giddy about the places are opening up now. What they couldn't do for the past last 30, 45 days. Couldn't do this, couldn't do that, couldn't go here, couldn't go there. Now they're starting to open up, can go here, go there, but they're taking safety precautions on top of that. Hopefully they do and that. So that'll be crucial. And that, so like I said, and one good thing is that our local mayor, as of I'm filming this, decided to open up some of the city parks a little bit more, but most of the playground equipment, shelters, and amenities of a park will be still closed and all that stuff. They're just going to open up certain stuff. Riverfront for us, I've always seen people sitting on the benches and picnic tables. They're still going up there having a picnic lunch, taking a nice stroll on that riverfront as always, and that. And it's a good place to, what we like to do is, it's a good place to relieve your stress. Just going up on the riverfront, just relax, chill out, and all that stuff, and just enjoy the fresh air as much as possible. And we always shared it on this channel in a way, no matter if I get views or not. I just go up there, just relieve the stress. Oh yeah. Like I said, it's the money wise is good. It helps pays the rent, helps put food on the table, help pays our internet, and help pays the renter's insurance that covers everything that we own, and of course and also keeps the lights on too on that. And like I said, and what we do with the extra funds, well, right now we are going to set it aside. Hopefully we use it on this trip. Not all of it, of course. I was at one time looking at a $700 shortfall. Now we've got almost a $1,400 surplus. Technically we have a $1,400 surplus, which is great. That means now we can, if we do go on this trip, we can stay at more hotels, maybe book extra nights, and all that stuff. But right now, I'm just going to just wait and see, and I'll talk more about it this Saturday as you watch this live show that we're going to do on May 16th. And we'll have more information on that. Right now, I got a whole, as I'm filming this video, on the 4th of of May. I'm filming it on the 4th of May. And I still got a few days to look at the situation as we get closer to when we go live later this week when you watch this video. And now for the ones who missed it, you have to check our live list, what we have talked about on that. So we'll keep our fingers crossed. I know a lot of people saying, Chuck, where's the baseball games? Where's the boat rides? Where's all this? Where's this and that? You gotta remember is this. When we go on those boat rides, Rocket and Ace, who gives us our boat rides, they come in from Illinois. They're under some form of lockdown over there. We don't even know if they're going to offer us a boat ride this year or not. We'll just knock on wood on that. As for the minor league system here in town, our beloved Lumber Kings that we always share on this channel, we would be right now. We would be filming Game 2 of this 2020 season. Right now, we had not even started the play season, and of course, if you heard through the minor league systems that they're cutting up to 40 teams in the minor league system, which the Lumber Kings is scheduled to be cut from the minor league system. That could really hurt our baseball vlogs if we do. As we're filming our baseball vlogs, I'm not going to make the travel plans to head those places. Because, like I said, we don't own a car, but with that unemployment benefits that we've been getting, probably won't be long. We'll probably go buy a car or that, but I prefer not to think about that right now. Right now, it's just thinking about what we can do for content, and basically that's basically it. What we try to do, and we try to share what's going on with our lives during this ordeal. That's what we've been trying to do. Even the trips up to Sebula has been great. Even our recent one, for some reason, you guys gave it a lot of thumbs down on it, but that's that's your loss on it. But I'm not worried about those numbers because we got other people who likes that content and that, and it gives us out of town too. And that's really, and we have not left the state basically, because being out of town does not mean we have to leave the state basically. So we just, Sebula is just right up the road from where we live. And that, so if we go down to Quad Cities, the problem is Quad Cities is a hot spot when it comes to the this virus thing. So what do you want to do? Do we film up north where it's safer, or go down to the hot spot where all the viruses is taking place right now? Right now, our county is what you call in a gray area. We're just basically in a gray area. We're just borderline between a safer part of the state of Iowa versus that's still under restrictions. So, luckily for us, we're not under restricted area yet, but that could change time you watch this video. Okay, I'm not going to make this too long. We'll just make this a last clip, and we'll just get out of here real quick. Don't know what we got plans to do tomorrow. The weather's not going to be very cooperative anyway, so we'll be stuck possibly inside the apartment. If I do go out, I'll bring the camera along with you. Angie's going to be busy around the apartment anyway. I'm trying to get her to do other stuff and that. Also, when we get back to work, basically, we're looking at possibly some new equipment. I know you guys have been commenting on the use of our cameras when it's high wind, so we're looking at microphones finally. Not just for this camera, but we're looking at microphones for the other camera. But right now, the only ones I can probably guarantee a microphone for will be the GoPro. If we have to get a microphone for this or that, I don't have no proper mounting system for these cameras, for the Sony cam and the Kodak camera that was given to us. We don't have the proper mounting systems. So in order to get that one microphone that we need, either we go to the tether that ties up right here, which it's great. I'm not a fan of it when it comes to daily vlogging. I'd rather just use what they call a dead cat or a wind blocker on top of the microphone that's mounted on top of the camera. I'd rather use that format because it makes it more generous. When you hold up that little microphone thing, I'm not against it, but I'm not really like to have it. Makes you look like a newsman, basically. But hey, channels use it. That's the way they do it, and I can't argue with that because it's the way they know how best, and it's best for their channel too. But I gotta work at what's best for our channel too. So we are looking into something into that. But I'm gonna talk about that when we go back to work, and that's it. We're just waiting for that phone call. right now. May 15th is one crucial day we're going to be watching to see if it's a yay or nay. Then if it's a nay, we're looking at possibly June 1st. What happens if June 1st is a nay? Then it goes up to June 15th and so on and so on. So we don't know. Because everybody's in this boat together. But like I said, well, actually, we're not really in the same boat, basically. We're all in this together, but just not in the same boat, basically. Because this boat wants to go this way, one boat wants to go this way, and that. So, it's all with who's on what boat and which way they're going, and that. We heard some good... and we heard some more states are going to be opening up time you watch this video. That has opened up or soon to open up. Which some of the states, I'm kind of surprised that they plan to open up. I'm really shocked at some of these states. So keep an eye on your local news to find out what more is opening up, basically. So right now, we're going to go ahead and end this video. Please like, share, subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe button, notification bell. And like I said, we've been doing a lot of thinking. Content is out of our control, our hands with this coronavirus deal. Because it is totally out of our hands. We just got to do what we do best for content. It's our situation in this life as we're living it right now. Alright? We'll see you guys tomorrow. We don't know what we got planned, but we'll see you guys tomorrow.